Hello, welcome to Community Viewpoint. I'm your host for this segment, Maria Guerra, and I am so lucky to have Doug Dubin on with me. Hi, Doug.
Hi, how are you?
I'm good. Thank you so much for coming on, and I'm sorry that we have this, we're still on Zoom, and
Right.
really wish you could be here in the studio. We want things to go back to normal, but we got to be safe, so here we are, and I'm so appreciative that you're here with us tonight.
Well, Zoom is great. Actually, you caught me in between meetings. I'm here in Las Vegas, but I appreciate it, and I hope everybody is staying safe there in the studio.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. And I feel very privileged that you are so committed to Community Viewpoint. I thank you so much that you're taking time out of your schedule to be in Vegas and still come on the show. So that is the beauty of Zoom. So that's great. Thank you.
Absolutely. Yes. And I appreciate you having me on the show tonight.
Well, let's get right into it.
Sure.
So tell me about, we're going to talk about Vino Jazz. You are just one of those people in our community that wears many hats, and we're so lucky that you're here with us in our community. And so one of those hats is Vino Jazz. And so tell me about that.
So the Vino Jazz Foundation actually started in 2003 as an opportunity to raise monies for our cultural arts center in Southern California, and has been producing events ever since. We came to Pahrump 10 years ago, and last year, before the pandemic hit, we were scheduled to have the Vino Jazz event. Wine and jazz is really the basis of the Vino Jazz Foundation. But again, with COVID, we had to cancel that event. And it's really, we developed into a foundation with the goal to help people get out in the community and enjoy the outdoors. We have a great community. We have great parks. And people want things to do, but we want to do it safely and securely. And at the same time, that in the last year, we've had the most challenging economic time ever. And so we're trying to help businesses get back on board. And we believe that we've put together a good formula for events like that. This year, we had 4 on schedule. We had to postpone the Pahrump Valley Days until next year, but that's okay. We're also looking at doing the Pahrump Music Festival, the food truck fiesta in August, and the Christmas party in the park. And we're excited. Yeah, we have a great response from the community. We got great support from the county commissioners. The sheriff has been behind us. The chief Lewis has been great. He's been there helping us all along the way. Our health department is awesome. Everybody, even staff, and I really give credit to the staff in the town office with Manager Sutton. Everybody has been super cool. And we're all kind of on the edge of our seat. We want to get out. We want to have a good time, but we want to stay safe and secure. And that's really what we're trying to do.
That's awesome. And you know what? I think one of my favorite things about you is enthusiasm. You have so much enthusiasm and positivity. And I think especially right now, we're going through something, that we've never, ever been through. And
Sure.
So many people, as it is in a small town, you look for things to do. And then now this on top of it.
Right.
I love your enthusiasm and just the positivity and looking forward. Yep. And I love how Pahrump historically has always come together, in times of hardship and tragedy. And this is no different. The community is really sticking together, and we're so lucky to have you, and we're so lucky to have all the good people that are coming together. And who doesn't love music? Like, we all love music, and
absolutely,
and just being with each other. And I love this. And so
even more excited is that our little community and our event has gotten national attention. Many people don't know because it's happening behind the scenes. We actually have entertainers from Nashville, Tennessee that want to come perform. we have vendors coming from as far away as Nebraska because the country is shut down. They have nothing to do.
Yeah.
One of the reasons that we have this benefit is our community isn't just people from here. They're people from everywhere. People have family and friends all across the country, and they have been sharing the good news about our events across the country. And so we have the opportunity to do things that have never been done and see people that we've never seen before. And we're really excited. And the best part about what I do, because again, the Vino Jazz Foundation is a nonprofit. We're not looking to make lots of money. We're looking to help the community. That is ultimately our goal. And we know that we will. And just so everybody knows, as we make money, the foundation actually has a grant program where we're setting aside monies for other nonprofits and other groups in the community for the arts and humanities. So not only are we creating events, but we want to fund other events that benefit the arts and humanities throughout the community.
That is so awesome. And you know, one of the things about what you said about how the people are coming, the vendors and are coming, friends and family are coming from all over the United States, getting that attention. So by helping this community, you're actually helping many communities across the nation because a business comes, say, from Nebraska, they come out, people from, you know, wherever, you know, out Arizona, California, Washington, you know, Texas, wherever, they're coming here buying stuff from Nebraska. So we're all helping each other because they're able to get that income from their business, and then they're going back to their community. So it's helping all the communities.
Right. Plus, just the additional caveat, the additional little caveat is those families get to come back together. They might not have seen each other for 6 months, a year, 2 years, but it gives them a reason to come back and visit. So that's a good thing as well.
That's awesome. I love it.
Yeah.
Like, it's almost like special, you know, we have special occasions, we have birthdays or holidays or whatever. This is like, I feel like it's going to become like traditions for some people to like come to these events and like be together, like Fall Festival is for some people, you know, just like this is, you know, hey, what are you guys doing next year? Let's all get together at Vino Jazz, you know. I'm really looking forward to it.
Yes, absolutely.
And anything
we're excited. We're excited. Again, we need to get back to a state of normalcy, but we got to do it safely and securely. And we know that for years to come, these are going to be great events, and we're excited because people put it on their calendar, just like they do Fall Festival, the Pahrump Valley Days, the Pahrump Music Festival, the food truck fiesta is going to be great, and the Christmas party in the park. We want people to get out, have a good time, stay safe, and stay secure.
That's awesome. That is so awesome. And I have, I was going to say something, and then I was just so interested in what you were saying. Now I forgot what I was going to say. But yeah, I think, I know what I was going to say. Part of what we've lost, I think, around the world is that venue. Like me myself, like I'm a huge concert goer, and I'm like yearning for it. Like, where's the concerts, you know? And so I think because these are outdoor events too, some of them, I think, there was two things I was going to say. I just remember the other one. I think that because of what's happened, I'm always like what can we take from this that's good out of something bad? You know, we've got to be able to develop, you know, what good came out of this, because otherwise, you know, you can't stay positive, you know? So one of the things I feel is people are more aware of the spread of germs and all that. I mean, I'm a little bit homophobic, so I've always been kind of aware of that, but I mean, like kids even, you know, it's more, you know, like, hey, you know, so I think we're going to have a lot more kids, you know, just being aware, you know, wash your hands and you know, don't eat the gum from under the table at the restaurant. You know what I mean? Like, just, you know, I think that awareness. And so I think that everybody's going to carry that awareness with them. And so I think going back to the venues, I think just in general, as we move forward, we'll all just have safer habits too.
Sure.
And I think that these events, it won't be, it's not gonna, we want to go back to normal, but we're going to go back to a healthier normal where we're going to be,
Sure.
washing our hands more. And, maybe at the events, there's going to be more, hand washing stations, and,
Right.
kids aren't going to lick the shopping carts anymore. I don't know.
I do like the image of grabbing the gum under the table.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, yummy.
Movie, I think there's one of them movie, and he tells the guy, like, that's not free candy. So I think that in general, these new improved habits will make these things safer. And I'm just so excited about the events coming up. I can't believe we went through 12 minutes already. So we got still a minute and a half. So tell me about the next planned. Hopefully everything goes well. And when's the next event? And what is your website and your Facebook so everybody can like that?
So the next event, I actually came up with the idea over a year ago. And I originally put feelers out over a year ago on Facebook. So if you can imagine, and Pahrump has never done it, a music festival, unlike anything ever happened out here. Certainly in the past, they've had country, they've had some rock, but what if, and again, it all depends on, what happens with all the regulations, but what if you can imagine a main stage and 2 side stages and have 168 stage hours of entertainment, not just one style of music. I'm talking about rock and country and jazz and you name it, reggae, religious, if you will, on the Sunday. But the point is, so everybody has some type of music, and who knows, you're listening to one type of music, maybe they go on a break, you hear something else at the other stage, and you get to go enjoy that. And we already know from social media that people want to come to this event from Las Vegas, from California, from Utah, from Arizona.
Yeah.
I'm not supposed to say, but a very top country star heard about our event and wanted to come perform. And the only problem was, oh my God, if we put it out on social media that this particular performer was coming, Pahrump would be overrun by people.
Yeah.
I mean, we're not talking about 1,000 or 5,000. We're talking about potentially 20, 30, 40,000 people showing up for this performance. So we kind of had to back off a little bit. But my long-term goal, and I don't look at month at a time or 6 months, I'm looking at 5 years in advance. What if Pahrump had a 10,000 seat amphitheater?